The ancient colony ship Final Hope had orbited Proxima Centauri b for 3 centuries, its hull scarred by micrometeor impacts and the endless void. Inside, 17 generations of humans had been born, lived, and died, preserving the knowledge of their ancestors who had fled Earth during the Great Purge. Commander Eliza Reeves stood on the observation deck, staring at the blue-green planet below that their sensors confirmed was habitable but remained frustratingly out of reach. The hegemony blockade, a network of automated defense platforms, had prevented any landing attempt since their arrival. The alien coalition had made their position clear. Humanity was to remain confined to their dying vessel, punishment for crimes committed by their ancestors during first contact. Commander, Lieutenant Jackson called from the communications station, his voice trembling. "We're detecting an unidentified ship approaching from the outer system." Eliza's heart raced. In 300 years, no ship had ever approached. The hegemony simply maintained their silent blockade through automated systems. "Configuration?" she asked, keeping her voice steady despite the hope surging through her veins. "Unknown," Jackson replied. "But it's massive. And it's broadcasting on all frequencies." The ancient speakers crackled to life, and a voice human, undeniably human, filled the bridge. "Attention vessel, in Proxima Centauri orbit. This is Admiral Marcus Way, of the Earth Alliance Warship Reckoning. Please respond." Silence fell across the bridge. Earth, the homeworld their historical records claimed, had been bombarded into submission by the hegemony. Eliza approached the comm station with shaking hands and pressed the transmit button. "This is Commander Eliza Reeves of the colony vessel Final Hope. We are descendants of the Earth Exodus." "How? How is this possible?" The reply came instantly. "Commander Reeves, prepare your people. The exile ends today." Through the viewport, Eliza watched as a sleek vessel emerged from lightspeed, its kilometer-long hull bristling with weapon systems more advanced than anything in their historical archives. It moved with impossible grace for its size, effortlessly navigating between the hegemony platforms, which remained curiously inactive. "The hegemony defense network," Eliza said urgently into the comm. "You need to take evasive action." Admiral Wee's laugh echoed through the speakers. "Those relics? They've been disabled. Commander, there's much you don't know. Humanity didn't fall 3 centuries ago, we evolved." On the main view screen, historical data began streaming from the reckoning. Images showed Earth rebuilding after the initial hegemony attack, humanity unifying as never before, and the subsequent technological revolution that had transformed their species from victims to equals in the galactic community. The hegemony believed they had scattered humanity among the stars, leaving us fragmented and weak, Admiral Way explained. Instead, they created pockets of human ingenuity across a dozen systems. While they watched your ship, believing it contained all that remained of humanity, Earth was rebuilding, advancing, and preparing. "Why now?" Eliza asked, struggling to process this revelation. "Why 300 years of silence?" "Politics," Way replied simply. "The hegemony has fracturing. 3 of their founding species have formed an alliance with Earth. The others, well, they're about to discover that exile works both ways." The reckoning positioned itself between the colony ship and the planet, its massive hull casting a shadow across the Final Hope. "We've been searching for your ship for decades," Way continued. "You weren't abandoned, Commander. You were lost. And now you're found." Shuttle bays opened along the warship's hull, revealing dozens of landing craft preparing to launch. "Your people will set foot on solid ground today," Way promised. "The first human settlement on Proxima Centauri b. The first of many." Eliza watched as the shuttles deployed, heading toward the surface, unhindered by the now silent defense platforms. Tears streamed down her face as she realized what this meant The cramped corridors and recycled air that had been their prison for generations would soon be replaced by open skies and fresh breezes. The hegemony thought they were punishing us. Wui's voice softened. They didn't realize they were forcing us to become stronger than we ever could have been otherwise. Welcome back to humanity, Commander Reeves. We have quite a story to tell you. As the first shuttles touched down on the planet below, Eliza nodded to her crew. Prepare our people for evacuation. Our exile is over. In that moment, humanity's longest journey not through space, but through time, reached its end with the arrival of a single warship named Reckoning.